Welcome to the IVM Podcast Network.
TFG Fantasy Cricket is an IVM production, and you can also check out their other awesome shows like Simplified, a show that explains intense topic from around the world and simplifies it for you so that you can appear cooler in front of your friends.
You're listening to TFG Fantasy Cricket.
Hey guys, welcome to the second episode of, the live matches are on, and yesterday we saw the first match between Hyderabad versus Bangalore. I have Vivek Krishnan with me in the studio. We are discussing RPSvsMI, the big Maharashtra derby, which is happening today evening. Our article was up last night. But first we'll discuss about yesterday's match. A good match. Never thought RCB would make it like till 170s.
They were never the favourites.
Yeah.
Going into the game when you don't have ABD and Virat Kohli in your camp, what do you expect?
But still, 170. I think match changed when Travis had got.
I would say out. When Kedar Jadhav got run out. Because Jadhav was doing very well.
Yes.
And some of the shots he was playing was effortless. And because he has done so well with India, probably he now is that guy, who will work for you in the pressure situation. Unfortunately, got run out, but that was a bullet throw from Ben Cutting. Later on, Harsha Bhogle tweeted the flattest throw I've ever seen. And he's talking about how many, 30, 35 years of cricket. So that was a serious throw.
Yeah. We got a lot of queries on our Twitter and Facebook that the confusion that you didn't pick Moses Henriques. We have some explanation for that.
Of course, yes. Number one, there was a doubt. Look, he did very well for them last year, and because he's an overseas player, you can only play 4. Imagine Kane Williamson and Chris Jordan didn't get a game. That's how difficult it was. And I had a doubt Cutting would play the match because he was the match winner in the final. So they wouldn't want to tinker with that champion team. So they played him. Jordan got benched. Rashid, I had a funny feeling he would play. But again, debut match, so much at stake. Do you want to take a chance? What if people here play him well? Mind you, he conceded more than 8 runs.
Yeah.
And this will be surprising. He hasn't done that in I don't know how many games.
Yeah.
So this is IPL. Here you have the world's best cricketers playing, and he might be a great upcoming leggy, but he felt the heat. But he got the wicket in the very first over, I think third ball of football.
Yes.
That was a confusion. We picked Nehra, but at the end, both took 2 wickets. And we wanted to ensure that we never played handicap. And that happened. It was beautiful. All 11 turned out onto the park, and that is the most important thing. And for Moses Henriques, had we picked him, we would have had to drop a Dhawan or a Yuvraj. That would have been a disaster.
Yes.
You can't do that because these two are Indian players, and how they were striking the ball, man, yesterday. Yuvraj,
I seriously felt Yuvraj, just play your natural game, man.
That's what he
It's
was
been such
doing.
a long time we haven't seen him
and
go
yesterday
like
was
that.
Free flow. The way he was batting, actually, he was dropped at 26 by Srinath Arvind. And yes, and the way he got going, I thought 85-90 to aise hi maar dega. But again, that's T20 cricket for you. But overall, it was a good team. Number one, everybody turned out. Number two, majority of them performed. We ran very close right till the very end. The match obviously didn't go the distance. But it was a flat wicket. And 200. I'll tell you, if AB and Virat would have played that match, RCB would have wrapped up.
Obviously.
Yes.
Obviously. Malay, they were on course till 12th over, and then
they would have easily
happens.
wrapped it up with 2 overs to spare or something. But that's how IPL is. Good start to the tournament, defending champions, playing in front of their home crowd. Fantastic atmosphere. There were about 45,000 people in. It's a big stadium for Hyderabad.
Yeah, that's
Finally,
a big thing.
they had to win the trophy to attract the fans. But yesterday was just colossal, man. I just loved the entire vibe. It's very electrifying. You need this, and obviously we expect the same in Pune this evening.
Yes,
let's see.
The big Maharashtra derby.
Yeah, Pune people are known to be a little lazy.
Yeah, but a lot of Mumbai people travel to Pune too.
Again, we have to do it. They can't drag their bottom and make it to the park. Okay,
but
anyway.
That's how it is. Pune versus Mumbai, your thoughts on the game, and then we'll move on to the fantasy cricket.
I think this is going to be a close game, Nikhil. I don't think it makes much of a difference for Mumbai to go to Pune and play. It's just like another home ground, honestly. And I can also tell you there'll be majority of Mumbai supporters, Mumbai supporters as compared to Pune supporters. And I saw Steven Smith's Marathi, and the Marathi itself, obviously, look, I don't expect.
But it was very cute, yeah.
It was very cute, but it lacked conviction. You can't blame him, obviously.
Yeah, obviously.
But such is the desperation of Pune fans, So please, आप जाओ, support करो.
I would have loved if Ajinkya Rane would have come and given a 2-minute speech for Pune people.
I remember there was a speech given by Ajit Agarkar. पुण्याला खेळायला नेहमीच आवडतं मला. And he started and there was a roar, 25.
Yeah.
The old Pune ground, I'm saying. That was just fantastic.
Yeah.
But coming back to this match, Rohit is declared fit.
Yeah.
We had doubt whether Pollard and Simmons would make it. Yes, confirm they are in the camp. Will Simmons play? There is a doubt. Will Pollard play? Yes. So I see if Mumbai has a better bowling side, there is no question about it. I think Pune have a slightly better top order. Rahane, they might open with Mayank Agarwal. Then there is Faf, there is MS, there is Stokes, and there is Steven Smith.
In fact, this lineup, it eats up your whole budget.
It certainly does. Yeah. And I don't want to talk about the following match. We'll get there. It's going to give you a real tough time, but we'll see. We'll deliver the best we can. But talking about this match again, we don't pick Smith here. We cannot.
It's a risk. It's a huge risk.
Well,
any reasons why we are not picking?
No. Let me ask you. Do you think dropping Fafdu would be wise? I want you to answer this question.
Definitely not.
Ajinkya?
But the way Smith is hitting the ball, we have to see instead of let it be a turning page, let it be a pace
I
pitch
understand
in India.
All that. Okay, so number one, he's priced above all.
Yeah,
okay?
Obviously, which is obvious. Yeah.
One player whom you can't drop is Ben Stokes.
Yeah.
Correct? If we don't pick Ben Stokes in fantasy cricket, the Goenka group will fire us. Okay? They have spent so much money on him. Number two, can you drop Dhoni? Now, this is an interesting argument. Okay? Parthiv opening.
Yeah.
Parthiv gets those 20-25.
Yes.
Okay? MS will bat 4 or 5. But this is T20 and he gets stumpings for fun, man. Stumpings and catches and run-outs. They're very cheeky, very smart. But 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, it gets you those 20-25 points.
Yeah.
That is what matters in the end. And with the bat, we all know what he can do. But if you pick MS and you have Stokes, Rahane and Fafdu, does it become a too crowded Pune team? And what if they are 50-5? What if Johnson and Tim Saudi run through them?
Yeah.
Very much possible.
Possible.
They can be 50-5. Ghar bando, ghar jao. Back bando, ghar jao. End of the story. So this could be a possibility still. We are doing it. The reason being, there is no guarantee about Mumbai's top order. There is Saurabh Tiwari in the fray.
Yeah.
There is Lendl Simmons in the fray. There is a doubt over Ambati Raidu also. When you have 3 people who are under
scanner,
as they say, under the scanner, and you don't know who will pick, who will play, whom do you pick then? You have to go with Josh Butler. You have to go with Rohit Sharma. Rohit Sharma has almost zero match practice. He has a knee problem. He has a back problem. He has a shoulder problem. Above all, he has a mental problem. Okay, so all these problems. And then the opener. I think Parthiv will open. You have to give Parthiv one more chance. There is no point in playing him at number 5 or number 6. Then you talk about the lower order. There is actually nobody but these 2 brothers, Hardik and Krunal.
Yeah.
In my opinion, okay, for people who don't know, Krunal Pandya had the best strike rate in 2016 IPL of 191. He scored 75, he scored 83, all this towards the fag end of the IPL.
Okay.
And he was promoted number 3.
Okay.
That's why we have him. He also bowled 2-3 overs. Yeah. So if Raidu doesn't find a spot, if Butler, Pollard don't get promoted, expect Krunal Pandya to come and bat. He's a real talent in the Mumbai camp and he's a value for money buy. If you have to choose between Hardik and Krunal, go for the elder sibling in Krunal Pandya.
Okay.
Yes, although he is highly priced. And there is a reason why he is highly priced.
Okay.
So we also pick him, yes.
But the test match that was held at MCA, it was a turning track.
Yes.
Won't be surprising if Harbhajan opens the bowling.
Very much. Yes, so Harbhajan has done it for Mumbai. I think this is his 10th season. He has opened the bowling with the new ball And like you said, I expect the wicket to turn, surely. And if it turns, this guy could very well be given the new ball. And I'll tell you where Harbhajan is even better at. If Mumbai is defending around, let's say, 150, 160, Harbhajan is very clever. You can make fun of him, okay?
Yeah.
And I understand he's on the wane and he's lost all his skills. He doesn't practice these days. Obviously, this happens as you age, okay? But I'm pretty sure he's still that wily old fox. He has spent 10 years in the circuit, man. He knows what is to be done.
Yeah.
Oh, wicket here and there. And you know what? His price has been reduced.
Yes.
And there is a reason.
Yes.
We pick Harbhajan. Now, from the other camp, there is a toss-up between Zampa or Tahir. I want to ask you, Nikhil, whom do you think should play?
You know, I saw one of the polls. I saw one of the polls on the leading cricketing website.
I too.
And maximum people have said that Imran Tahir should play because he is the number one bowler. But I feel Zampa will play.
Zampa will play. And I'll tell you the logic. Obviously, you can bash me. The logic is Zampa was retained, number one. And Zampa has been Dhoni's favourite. He doesn't want to let Zampa go, which is why they retained. If Imran Tahir was on their radar, they would have picked him during the auction.
Yeah.
They didn't.
He's a replacement.
Yep. Ladies and gentlemen, for those who don't know, he's a replacement for Mitchell Marsh. It's a crazy replacement. All-rounder ke liye ek leg spinner aata hai. That is Pune. But if so this is the case, which means obviously Zampa is preferred over Imran Tahir.
Yeah.
If such was the desperation, they would have got Imran at the auction itself.
Yeah.
Yes, Imran is a better spinner in my opinion. He's also the number one bowler in T20 and ODI. But because there is so much history with Zampa, Zampa is bowled in Pune. Zampa likes and MS likes Zampa. Also, Steven Smith, the Aussie captain.
I think that's
much going for Adam
That's
Zampa.
my only reason for Zampa to play is because of Steven Smith. He will definitely pick Zampa.
Straight away pick him.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, the other thing could be they could play two spinners. Imran and
Because of Pune
Zampa.
wicket?
Because of Pune wicket, no.
Okay.
Because of their pathetic bowling attack.
Okay.
And I'll talk about the seam department now. So, this is a possibility. If they play two, Smith cannot drop himself. He's the captain. Stokes cannot be dropped. Kiske sar pe talwar girega? Faf du Plessis. Highly unlikely. You can't drop him given the form he's in. Also, he's the South African skipper. So, you pick him. Imran might not play this match. We go ahead with Zampa. Even if he gets dropped for whatever reason, we don't care. This is a serious thought. We have done our analysis and there is logic attached to it. So we go with him. Now the bowling, the seam department. Jaydev Unatkar, Deepak Chahar,
Ashok
Dinda, the Superman. Who? Shardul Thakur. Kaun hai? Tu aur main bhi jate hain. Chal. So it is so dismal. It is so awful. It is so super pathetic. You please don't waste your time and money picking these.
But Rajat Bhatia.
Rajat Bhatia is a very useful cricketer. लोग उसका आसानी से मजाक उड़ा देते हैं. लेकिन I'll tell you, he's a very strong nut. He knows what is to be done. And all this typical Delhi attitude, he's there to grind. And he's been a veteran. Started with Delhi, moved to KKR, won them the championship. Bowling slower ball. I think even if today, Venkatesh Prasad and Rajat Bhatia bowl in tandem, I think Rajat
Anil Kumble will be fastest.
Yes, that's how it is. Yes. So you heard it. Anil Kumble would be the fastest. So, but it helps. Pune wicket helps Bhatia, and he's also very cheap. He can bat number 7, number 8. So we pick him. Batting, like I said, we will stick to Rohit. He might not get you many runs, but you cannot drop Rohit Sharma in any T20 match, whether he's playing for India
IPL.
or whether he's playing for Mumbai Indians. Let me also inform you, he is the third highest scorer in the IPL after Virat Kohli and Suresh Raina. I'm afraid actually a little, Nikhil, we are giving away too many numbers, too many stats. One day we are going to be redundant. Anyway. So
the team.
Team is wicketkeeper Dhoni, all-rounder Stokes, Bhatia, Krunal Pandya, Faf du Plessis, Ajinkya Rahane, Josh Butler, Rohit Sharma, and the three bowlers in Zampa, Harbhajan Singh and Jasprit Bumrah.
Okay.
The real champion bowler for Mumbai. Before we wrap this up, I just want to inform the users about another confusion in the Mumbai pace department. Mitchell McClenaghan fit. Mitchell Johnson and Tim Southee. Lasith Malinga won't be playing this match. He's in Sri Lanka. So these three, there's going to be a toss-up. Two will play. I genuinely feel Southee and Johnson should play. But again, they could think otherwise, and they might pick Mitchell McClenaghan, who has done wonderfully well for them. I'll be surprised if they bench Johnson.
Okay. 4 foreigners for Mumbai, were those?
Pollard, Butler. And then obviously the 2 seamers. Okay. I don't see Simmons coming in. Obviously, Asila Gunaratne is not available. Nicholas Puran is just going to serve drinks. So these 2 comes down to these 3 bowlers. Okay. 2 will play. But if they play 2 Kiwis, I'm not a Mumbai supporter, but I'll be very unhappy. You cannot be benching Mitchell Johnson, given his exploits. And look back to history, all you MI fans, Pune fans also. Look what he has done for Mumbai.
Yes.
Anyway.
Yes. Captain, vice captain.
Oh, captain has to be Stokes. Any complaints?
No. No doubt.
God. But I'll give you 2-3 interesting choices for vice captains. One could be Jasprit Bumrah. The other could be Krunal Pandya and MS Dhoni.
Krunal Pandya as a vice captain should be good in Grand League.
Well. If he gets promoted and if he scores 30-35 and if he picks a wicket or 2, he could win you some real cash. Okay. So that's that.
And the third one was?
I said Krunal, I said Bumrah, and the other guy, I would pick Dhoni.
Okay.
I would pick Dhoni because of his skill,
our
because
team
of his
picks
experience.
Dhoni.
Yes, so we stick with Dhoni and Stokes.
Okay.
Captain, obviously Stokes captain, vice captain Dhoni.
Okay. On that note, we'll wrap this episode, guys. You can listen to us every day live at 11 a.m. on IBM Podcast Facebook page. There's also a podcast, so you can listen to it on IndusVox Media, SoundCloud, iTunes, and definitely on YouTube. You can connect us via Twitter at TFG Fantasy 11 on Facebook or at Fantasy Pandit. Till then, take care. Keep hunting.
एक्सक्यूज मी भैया, एक्सक्यूज मी,
बोलिए मैडम।
मेन्यू में क्या है?
मेन्यू में सीन अनसीन है, पॉडकास्ट है, ऑन कोर्स है, साइरस है, मेड इन इंडिया, रीडिस्कवरी प्रोजेक्ट, एम्पावरिंग सीरीज, सेक्स वेक्स है, IBM लाइक्स है, सिंप्लीफाइड है, कीपिंग इट क्वियर है, ड्रिंक्स एंड डेस्टिनेशंस है, माय नेबर जकरबर्ग है और द फैन गराज है। आपको क्या चाहिए?
एक बार रिपीट कर देंगे क्या?
रिपीट नहीं करता हम। आप जाओ IBMpodcast.com पे और सुनो ये सब, या फिर डाउनलोड करो उनका ऐप, सब आपकी उंगलियों पे।